You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. Oh man, salute everybody that's gonna tap on in, man. Very, very, very sad situation going on right now, worldwide, man. As President of the United States, Donald Trump, who lied to the American people and said that there would be no more wars, and that he was tired of wasting money on wars, and that America was getting into too many problems and worrying about too many other people's problems, and that should be America first. Well, Donald J. Trump has just caused a world issue. Him and Benjamin Netanyahu have just created a worldwide issue. Now, for you guys who don't know, or you may know, a lot of people in the UAE, Dubai, there's a lot of American citizens, a lot of foreigners that go there, vacation there, live there, station there, and are around, period. Well, now, man, I talked to a couple of people I noticed out there, man, it's bad right now, man. It's in the streets, man. Buildings, normal buildings are getting hit out of nowhere, and people are in mass panic. There are also videos going viral online right now of these things going off, hitting buildings, and people are in mass panic, scared, running all over the place, man. It is absolute terror. And you can thank President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, for this foolishness and this complete mess that he have created, man. This guy, bro, I mean, they can try as much as they want to try to block these videos and dumb these videos down. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen, man. This guy's unhinged. This guy is a serious, serious, serious maniac. And now the American people are going to pay. I told you guys this. It's going to hit all the American people in their pocket, finances, everything. You watch. You watch. And the people, the same people who voted for Trump, are going to be the ones who finish to overthrow him. Because you people were the ones that propped these guys up and put them in the office, man. Absolutely disgusting work, man. And if you see the videos, man, they're so bad, man. I just saw another video right now, man, and people were driving down the street and boom, just building right beside them got hit, like, and they was just the whole hill scared out of them, man. People trying to get out of there, but there's nowhere to go. Everybody's trying to rush out at the same time, man, and it's jammed up. The airspace is closed, so you can't get out as far as flying. Um, it is so bad right now, man. Donald Trump, he is gonna get so much hell flack for this, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they run him out of office, bro. I would not be surprised now. If y'all asked, y'all said this, and this is what y'all voted for. This is what y'all want. Y'all said this. This man came out and lied to all the American people and said no more wars. He was taking these people out, and we were taking the troops out, and that we spent so much money on those long wars. Donald Trump said he was leading the American people out of that. Those were lies, blatant, unadulterated lies. And now you have normal citizens that are American citizens that live in Dubai, that work in Dubai, that are at military bases in Dubai, that have nowhere, can't get out, and the actual buildings are getting hit. And the videos are horrific. Horrific. All this because this man didn't want to stand up and face them Epstein files. So you have to create a world distraction. And this is sad. And I got friends out there in that region, American friends who live out there. I got friends that are locals that live out there in the UAE, in Dubai. And it's sad, bro. Also in Bahrain as well. This is crazy work. And they're seeing missiles come from the sky and knock buildings out. Regular buildings, hotel buildings, regular buildings. Iran ain't playing. They own everything. I told you they gonna crash out. And that's exactly what they're doing. Donald Trump started this. And y'all don't see, where is bag chasing Republican at? Where's all these clowns at? They don't tuck their tail and hit. Why isn't Melanie King and all these buffoons going live talking about get a load of this? They're disgusting. They all held water and did it. They all came out here and capped. And what did they benefit from it? More subscribers, views, money, all that shit. But what's the price of it? American lives. Donald Trump went up there and said we're going to lose American lives for no reason. For no reason. What, because him and Netanyahu want to play Call of Duty. Absolutely disgusting work, man. The video I just saw online, man, well, my friends are telling me out there, man, it's sad, man. It truly is, man. And I'm saddened. And I'm praying for all the people that I met, that I knew that's out there, for their lives. This is crazy work, man. This guy is absolutely disgusting. Y'all set up here and y'all voted this guy in and y'all ran around talking about make something great again. And you same people don't have enough soul to bring your punk asses online and admit you're wrong. And admit that this guy's a stone cold liar like the rest of them. They ain't got no soul, man. So now the games begin, the real ones. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't want to hear none of these MAGA people, none of you people that was on here talking about MAGA and all this shit. I don't want to hear any of you crying. When your bill, you can't pay your bills and your shit goes through the roof. I don't want to hear any crying. Y'all going to deal with that. Y'all voted for this clown. So y'all going to stand on it. Y'all going to stand on it. That I can guarantee you. You're going to stand on it. You all helped create this atmosphere. And it's sick to see all those people in those videos I saw just now running and crying and screaming for their lives out there that had nothing to do with this sick, twisted situation that these guys had going on. This is going to backfire on Donald Trump. He's going to lose all his supporters. He's lied to all of y'all. And these same people are nowhere to be found. And to Patrick David Bett for the PDB podcast, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. But I know you're not. Your little money's more important. Period. And I'm telling y'all what it is. Donald J. Trump came in office, tore up an agreement that the United States had with Iran, and then started a war. That's exactly what happened. There ain't no other way around it. And these incompetent fools now have the entire world going at it. Because the United States of America want to be everybody's police officer. Sad work, man. Sad work, man. And I want to see if all those MAGAites are going to send their kids out there to get their ass on the front line when they send troops. When they send troops, you said, what did PDD do? Sold out. Sold they sold for Donald Trump. You know where Patrick David Bet is from? Look it up. Look it up. They want to do all the investigative videos and all that other shit until it comes to Trump. And I told y'all this. So all the MAGItes that was talking shit, y'all go take y'all ass out there when they send them ground troops in. Because once again, let me say this to all of you guys who don't have no brains. When they send the ground troops in, I want to say this to y'all. When you try to overthrow a government, which is what Donald Trump's trying to do in Iran, you have to put troops in to stabilize. Donald Trump's not telling y'all that lie. He's not telling y'all that. He's lying. He's withholding information. He's not telling you that he has to put troops on the ground after the air attack. The air attack comes first to try to soften up the country. Then he has to send troops in because he can't just say, hey, go overthrow the country, because anybody can take over. What they're going to do is try to get a puppet who agrees with whatever they say and put them in the power. And then they're going to have to use their military to ensure that there ain't no infiltration from the outside that can come in and overtake the country. So they have to put troops on the ground to patrol the country. And they'll say, oh, we just using this as a precautionary measure, and it's going to turn out to be all out, because you're going to have the same thing you have happen in Iraq. You're going to have people that's out there that ain't going for the shit. And this is how you got into years of wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm telling y'all this. Donald J. Trump is a liar. He's a liar. Right? To the person who said that in the comments. Right? This is not above our head. If you're smart and understand what the hell is going on, you will know. It's so simple to understand. Donald Trump is a liar. Donald Trump needed a major distraction because of all of the information and world leaders that are being arrested on the Epstein files. And so what did he do? Start a war. That's the one thing that's going to be in the news cycle every day and overtake the Epstein files. So without provocation, let me say this again, he bombs Iran. Ask yourself one question. When did Iran attack the United States of America recently, since we had our truce? The only people that's been doing the attacking is the United States of America. When did Iran attack the United States of America? Answer the question. We had an agreement, a treaty with Iran. Donald Trump became president and tore it up. He tore up the agreement and said, no, you're going to do what I say. And if you don't agree, we're going to bomb your ass. And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what happened. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And this is after he told all the American people that we don't need to be going into wars. Right? So now you're going to have all these innocent men, women, and children die at the hands of this man and all of the other people who supported this man, who propped him up. And because of financial, these fools put financial over morals. The financial don't mean nothing if you have a dude that's in the White House that's unethically sound. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Right? And I'm telling y'all what's up, man. This situation, you're gonna see, it's not gonna end. I told you this months ago when this buffoon did that shit. This is gonna be a war that lasts over a decade. It's gonna destroy the American people's. Y'all are gonna see another recession. Watch, all because of Donald Trump. You're gonna have to deal with the different types of attacks that they're gonna be trying to carry out on the United States. Your travel is gonna be different. You just wait. Wait till after 1 or 2 months when they get in this war, when it really start costing you and start hitting the American people's pockets. This is what y'all don't understand, all you buffoons that ran around here screaming, mega, mega, mega. That's why I told y'all I don't trust none of these suckers. You should have known once you seen Donald Trump sitting up there huddled around Lindsey Graham, Mr. Warmonger himself, y'all should have already known what time it is. And listen to what I told y'all. And you better believe Iran is going to crash out. The leader of Iran knows that they're coming for his helmet. He's going to give everything he got right now. So they've closed the airspace. Imagine if you're in Dubai right now, you can't get out. Then you got everybody trying to drive. Man, you can't get out. That's crazy. I mean, this man it's innocent people that are sent there to die, and he said that. Oh, they're going to die. They're going to be brave America. Are you crazy? You put people in harm's way for no reason. And people keep thinking, oh, well, they don't have the capability to strike us. You guys don't understand how war goes. They're going to, inside the United States, they're going to hit you in different ways. Outside of the United States, in their region, they're going to hit every United States ally, every United States base, they're going to hit all those people. Anybody supporting the United States, they're going to let it go on everybody. He's going to crash out. That's what you're seeing right now. That's why when you look, if you look at the videos, I can't put the videos on YouTube. If you look at the videos right now, it was the video, this guy's walking on his balcony in Dubai and boom, right in front of him, the next building gone. Everybody in there dead. And y'all cool with this? Y'all cool with this? Crazy work, man. Crazy work, bro. This guy right here is unhinged. And all the people that supported and propped him up. He lied to y'all's face. He criticized all these other presidents and people saying that, oh, they got us in meaningless wars. They got us in wars for years that got us in these economic problems. And what does he do? He comes right back into office and gets us into the biggest war there can be with Iran. The absolute face of evil. And y'all gonna see, I'm gonna give it a month and a half when that economy start taking a super hit. Gas prices through the roof, food all the way through the American people losing their jobs, going crazy, can't afford, can't pay their bill. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Then he begging the Iranian people to overtake their government. That's what they're banking on. And that's not happening. The people ain't going out in the streets right now. Why would they do that when you hit innocent people? This dude is unhinged, and Americans have no heart and soul for standing up to this dude. Y'all let this man get away with everything. You're afraid of this guy. He is the definition of a weasel, and y'all are afraid of this man. This is sad, bro. The video I saw, and I was talking to one of my homies out there, man. That's crazy, bro. There ain't no way out right now. Everybody's trying to get out. You can't get out. And you can't fly out. So if you don't know anybody outside of Dubai, you're screwed. Where you gonna go? Everybody's closing shit down, locking shit down, and hiding. Mass hysteria. Mass hysteria. So the person who said Kamala Harris would have did the same thing, I doubt it. I don't think she would have went to war. She didn't have a heart. She didn't have a heart to do that. They'd have just talked tough and did what they've been doing the last 30 years. But they already had a treaty, so she didn't have to go to war. They already had a treaty with Iran. So don't come in here trying to put somebody else in Trump's shit. Donald Trump said, no more wars. And the first thing he did when he came back in is took you to war. And he did it because the Epstein files was getting too much. I told y'all last night, the former Norwegian prime minister, he tried to kill himself. He's in critical condition right now because he's been charged. Every other country has been charging these weirdos, except for the United States. There's no accountability in the United States of America. None. None. That's crazy. These buffoons are afraid to stand on something, enforce something. But I told you this. They ain't going to care until it happened and it hit them. They ain't going to care until it hits home. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If something happens on American soil, all of these people should blame Donald J. Trump. Don't come out here blaming Iran saying, oh, man, they attacked us, man. No. Donald Trump and Bibi Netanyahu attacked them first. These are facts. Anything they do now is from self-defense because they were attacked first. Donald Trump was the first one to drop missiles in Iran. He did it when he attacked that facility, and he's going all out right now. You guys are crazy. This is unbelievable stuff, man. This is unbelievable stuff, man. To the person who said this in the comment section, you're stuck on stupid, brother, and I'm gonna tell you why. And you in here looking like a dusty ass Lloyd Banks, nigga. You look like a 300-pound Lloyd Banks. Let me say something to you, my man. You here's why you sound like a fucking idiot. You said Trump released the Epstein files. Okay, let's talk about that. He had to. This is the same idiot that sat up there and said, Donald Trump, oh, well, we should move on from this. No. What happened was Donald Trump said he was going to be the guy who drained the swamp. Did you hear me, Lloyd Banks? He said he was going to drain the swamp. So his delusional followers thought, hey, this guy's really going to drain the swamp. Hey, Trump, why don't you release those Epstein files the Democrats are afraid to release? Why? Because these buffoons really believed Donald Trump and thought that he was clean. Well, when Donald Trump heard that, he was caught off guard. Why do you think him and Marjorie Taylor Greene got into it? Because she wanted and she was leading the charge for more transparency on them Epstein files. Fool. So then you had all these MAGA people stood up to Trump like, hey, man, bro, you got to release them files. You said you're going to release them. He fought it to the very end, but he had to do it. Why? Because he risked losing his base because he told them he was going to do that. And then what did they do? They still didn't release all the files. And they redacted a lot of them and left a lot of them with his name out. Talking about guilty men don't do that. Man, shut the hell up. Guilty men will go inside of an interrogation office and tell on everybody. The fuck is you talking about? You a big dummy. Period. You a big dummy. And to a dude that says come from a dude that never voted. Yeah, you know why I never vote? Cause me, I don't believe in greater evil over lesser evil. I don't believe in a two-party system where one side and another side bullies each other, talk shit to each other, pushes, and then you have all these people who grift and pay money on each side to prop each side up. Nah. Eliminate the two-party system and allow people to run off their own thoughts, their own ideas, and their own way of change. You damn fool. And you told me, you said I ain't never vote. You look like you've never done a sit-up, nigga. So, back to cooking this bum again. How many people you seen sitting in the first 48 snitching? They guilty as hell. So that don't mean shit. These are facts, sir. We all heard the facts. Donald Trump sat right up there and said, "No more wars." And what did he do? Took us right back to war. If you're not willing to admit that, you're just a buffoon. There's nothing else to say about you. Period. You're just a buffoon. If you don't have enough common sense to admit that, you're a buffoon. Lloyd Blanks. And I called you Blanks on purpose. Because see, I tell you something, both sides are liars. So the same Donald Trump who's been used the whole campaign to shit all over the Clintons, guess what he came out and did yesterday? Because he realized he fucked up by having them force Bill Clinton to go up there and testify. Because now you set a precedent to where your ass got to go up there and testify. So when they asked him, he said, "Oh no, I like Bill. I don't like seeing him have to testify. I like Bill." What you mean you like Bill? I thought you said you didn't like Bill. No, all of you guys are full of shit together. Period. You, Bill, Hillary, y'all all full of shit. These are facts. Bill Clinton staffer came out and said everything he said is a fucking lie the other day. It's a lie. It's lying through his teeth. He don't know nothing. If he knew something, he'll turn him in himself. This is the same guy who couldn't tell the truth about getting a BJ in the Oval Office. I'd never believe anything he say ever again. But you sitting over here. So all the election, he told y'all how much he triggered y'all hatred towards the Clintons, Bill and Hillary. And what does he do yesterday? Oh, I like Bill, man. I like him. Now all of a sudden you like him, right? Nah, motherfucker. You ain't never stopped liking him. You played politics. You had to act like you was going against him to please your side. You and Bill been rocking since the old days. Period. Since the old days. All right. Telling y'all what's going on right now. Telling y'all what's going on right now. So they got a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. The eyes never lie. Look at Bill's eyes, look at Donald's eyes, and look at the guy behind Bill's eyes. Everybody looks real happy in that room. What kind of shirt that girl got on? On Donald Trump's arm. Yeah, man. But once again, right? Once again, I told y'all this, and I'm going to say this again, man. I feel bad for all the people who've lost their lives in Dubai and Bahrain and other places that have been attacked. And I hope and pray that some way, somehow, these people who supported Donald Trump can, change and turn from their wicked ways immediately. Because this is going to end bad, man. Remember I told y'all this. Remember I told y'all on this channel. And the crazy part is that Donald Trump, these guys are warmongers. He's just like all the rest of the guys, George Bush, all them guys. He's the same. They're warmongers, right? And so the crazy part is all his supporters and all his people should be frontline. They should be the ones to have to stand on the front line and go to battle. They voted for this shit. Why force innocent people who had nothing to do with this to go out here and have to stand behind this weasel? Why? Why? And from today, this only gets worse. You can think I'm lying. I'm not lying. You're going to see. You're going to see how sad this ends up. A lot of people are going to get hurt, man. A lot of people are going to lose their life. Sad situation, bro. Very sad situation. And I just pray, and I'm going to say it again, I pray that, these people, man, I pray, man, bro. A lot of people going to die. That shit crazy, man. A lot of innocent people going to die, man. Y'all don't understand. They got soldiers that just had kids, babies that never get to see their father again. He might have left and told them, hey, I just got to go do this mission real quick. He never come back home. People that were overseas peacefully minding their own business today, dead after getting hit by bombs. You wait till they start counting the bodies on the news. You wait. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.